The virtual try-on system, the implementation of an interactive concept in the museum settings, is the topic of this part of the presentation. It is a part of the final project for the interactive technology of digital humanities. In this part of the presentation, I will continue to introduce the problems and the possible solutions for carrying on the interactive concept in the museum settings. Also, we will demonstrate two different prototypes which we developed through previous discussion. First of all, let's define the problems in a humanity museum setting. For each museum, there are specific problems. But for this presentation, let's focus on the historical ones. Please look at the image on the right. Just imagine you walk into a showroom, which many Victoria period of clothes are demonstrated. In the center of the room, there is a main item. It is beautiful and attractive. You want to touch it and to feel the texture, and even wondering how does it look like when the clothes can be put on you. But there's just no way to do it. You look at the other items, there's just so many information, and they quickly left the showroom. This leads to the problem that we are trying to identify, which is in a relatively small space. How do we increase the interactive activity between the untouchable items, such as clothes, and the visitors? How do we convey the information from the items to the visitors in a more effective way? In this group work, we built a prototype based on group member Ray's idea, which is a 3D model of output screen and a Kinect device, which can increase the interactivity between the visitors and the items. The prototype contains three parts. The first part is the 3D screen, which is standing in front of this little human. And the second part is the camera device, which is on the right side of the screen. And the third part of the device is the cell phone apps, which can be downloaded on visitors' cell phones. This is concept drawing 1, 3D model of virtual closed environment. As we have demonstrated before, when the visitor walks into the showroom, they will immediately find the machine on the floor. On those machines, they will find the detailed 3D model of the demonstrated clothes. They could also use this machine to make their own body models. They can put the 3D models on their cell phone and to share it with their social media. The purpose of this design is to guide the gaze of the visitors and reduce information workload of the visitors. It is also increased the interactive experience and encourage the visitors to stay longer in the showroom due to their curiosities of the machine. By involving this sharing on social media function, the relatively small space of the physical environment is extended to the internet. We can put the application into more themes. Besides the historical settings in the middle, we can also use it in technology and science museums, and also cultural and art museums when the context is needed. Here we have a new problem. It is difficult to put images into the real environment or background, especially when the experience is uploaded to the social media. For example, if the boy on the left side would like to play as an astronaut, can he be put in the move environment? Or this boy in the middle would like to experience the battlefield of the king. Can the image show this? Therefore, a new environment needs to be added into the concept. Concept drawing 2, 3D model virtual experience with chroma key technology. In this picture, we can see a different setting with the previous ones. The green dots represent the entrance of the room. So when the visitors walking into the showroom, they will find a green chroma key room, which can be used as the background. By standing in front of the green screen, they could get their images changed by different settings or background. And this could be designed by the theme of the museums. Inside of this chroma key room, you can see there is an interactive podium, which the visitors can be used to control the contents that they want to view. This idea is contributed by group member Hannah. By using this center podium, the visitors can decide which part of the images or which clothes they could choose on. On the right side of the image, you can see there are two little guys who's trying to having a photo with the chroma key background and the standing 3D device. By using the device and concept which we introduced before, and the 3D model virtual experience with the chroma key technique, the visitors can learn the chroma key technology during the visiting hours, and also this increased the quality of the interactive experience. It is also encouraged the sharing experience of the museums visiting. By doing this, it partly promotes the activities of the museum's activities. On the right side, you will find the link for the 3D models. It is made by Tinkercad. Also very importantly, please find the challenges for the development stage and the discussion part of the final report.
Here is a simple demonstration of the user interface of our prototype. First, we have the user standing in front of a green background so that we can change the background in the virtual system. We can control the device by making gestures so that the background can be changed. And then is how to change the clothes, how to choose items. For example, here we choose headwear, and then for example, we can have a hood on our head, and then we choose tunic. We have a tunic on. We choose hose. We can get some hose. And if we choose robe, we get something totally different from what we had before. It replaces the tunic and everything else.